Julio is in your seminary class, and he normally has a really good experience in class. But last time, he walked out of here feeling really down on himself. He felt really discouraged because he listened to his classmates talk about Heavenly Father, about Jesus Christ, in a way like they really know them. And he's wondering, why don't I feel that way? So, here's what we're going to do. In your same groups, you're going to help Julio using the principles of acquiring spiritual knowledge and the doctrine we've been studying. So each group will take a sheet of paper, come up and get a colored marker, each of these colors, and I just want you to write anything on this page that if you were Julio, if you had the same concern, what are some things that you hope that you would know or do? So orange is how Julio could act in faith. Green is ways Julio could look at his question from an eternal perspective. And red is specific divinely appointed sources that you hope Julio could find. So now your journal entry, right, what you wrote earlier, you can start pulling from that and adding to it.
I remember like the little small things that I've done to like feel the Spirit and get to know Heavenly Father. And be like, oh, if I can do that now, I can do that again. And it just helps me remember, like, okay, I had those experiences.
Julio needs to pray and start with what he already knows and then build.
Ooh, I'm glad you have another divinely appointed source there.
I think he should read his scriptures and pray daily because I think that is the foundation of a relationship.
I think with eternal perspective, we're all eventually gonna come to know Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ, whether we like it.
Ooh, good. Look at all these. Nice.
All this space. It's beautiful.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh. I like that.
Okay, I want you to prepare to share now, and a couple of things here. As you prepare to share, I want each member of your group to have an opportunity to share. So everybody pick something you want to share. And then make sure as a group that you demonstrate use of each principle of acquiring spiritual knowledge. So right now, everyone kind of decide what you want to share and make sure that each of the principles are included.
So that's what I have.
Okay, I was like, then you're finding it really tough. I was like,
So each group has 2.5 minutes, so you have to be fairly brief with what you share. This group, you're going to share with that group.
Okay, yes.
This group, you're going to share with that group, and you guys are going to share with me.
Hey, that's pretty good too.
Okay?
I also put under here that God finds what works for each of his children and will do his best to lead them to their joy.
I personally went on to General Conference talks in 2021, so not really that far away. By it's called "The Faith to Ask and Then Act." The Faith to Ask and Then Act by President Henry B. Eyring.
I feel like the best way to get to know someone is by being vulnerable with them. And if you're gonna be vulnerable, I feel like you need to I feel like you need to trust them with your problems and go to Heavenly Father and go to Jesus Christ and talk to them and be vulnerable and allow them to talk to you back.
Have an open discussion.
I feel like if you sit and you think and you ponder